Continuing with another question on simulation, an investment company wants to study the investment projects based on market demand, profit, and the investment required, which are independent of each other. Following probability distribution are estimated for each of the three factors. This is the annual demand in units as well as the probability, profit per unit in rupees as well as the probability, investment in rupees as well as the probability is given. Using simulation process, repeat the trial 10 times and compute the investment on each trial taking these factors into trial. What is the most likely return? That is the question. What is the most likely return? Use the following random numbers 30, 12, 16. 30 would be for the annual demand in the first trial. 12 would be for the profit, 16 would be for the investment. Similarly, 59 would be for annual demand, 9 would be for profit, and 69 would be for investment for the second trial, and so on till the 10 trials. In the bracket above, the first random number is for annual demand, the second one is for profit, and the last one is for the investment required. So same thing, first we require to make the three tables: annual demand, probability, cumulative probability, and assigning the random numbers, profit, probability, cumulative probability, and assigning the random numbers, and the third one investment, probability, cumulative probability, and assigning the random numbers. And the fourth table would be the simulation table, where would be having 10 trials and these would be the random numbers. So just see the tables: demand, probability, cumulative probability, random numbers. Similarly, profit, probability, cumulative probability, and the random numbers. The third one is for investment, and this is the simulation table. See, 10 trials are given and the random numbers are given. When we have to see the random number for demand, the first one is 30, and checking for it, 30 lies in 35,000, 15 to 34 group. So this would be 35,000 over here quantity. Similarly, for all the random numbers for this demand, these would be taken from the demand table. Then second thing is profits. Again the random numbers are given. If you see the random numbers, it is given in the brackets like this: 30, 12, 16. So first, second, third. In the second case, it is for the second trial: 59, 9 and 69. So I have put all these numbers, and we are again calculating the simulated demand, simulated profit, simulated investment. From this investment, we are going to calculate return. So the formula would be quantity into profit per unit. If the demand or the quantity demanded is 35,000 and the profit per unit is 5 rupees, so in that case return would be 35,000 into 5, that is 1,75,000. Similarly, 40,000 into 3, 1,20,000. It goes for return. Now next comes ROI, that is return on investment. So the formula would be return divided by investment into 100. So if the return is 1,75,000, which we have calculated from this demand as well as the profit, 1,75,000 divided by 27,50,000 into 100. So ROI would be 6.36. These whole figures are given in percentage. So next return is 1,20,000. Investment is 30 lakh. So RI would be 4%. Then 4 lakh is the return, 30 lakh is the investment, ROI would be 13.33. So the question is, after simulating this table, the question is, what is the most likely return? If you have to find out from all these ROI, which is the most preferable, it is 13.33. So 1, 2, 3 in the third trial. Okay, just see. So most likely average return first of all, the question was what is the most likely return. So let it be, we need to calculate this total of the ROI. So total of this ROI would be 78.45. So when you have to tell about most likely average return, it would be most likely average return 78.45 divided by 10, that is 7.85%, approximate figure. Okay, or you can say 7.845, whatever. Next, what is the most likely return? So for most likely return, this was average return. Most likely return, find out the best return. This is 13.33. So most likely highest जो है, that is highest ROI is 13.33, that is in the third trial. Then what would be that investment? That is going to be 30 lakh. Demand would be 40,000. ठीक है. Profit जो है, that is already given, that is 10 rupees per unit. So you can practice your questions on simulation, and if you are having any problem, feel free to contact me.